Yes, I don't for my kwaba every platform as a host Nanaji, and I want me a born in Punimpuno. At the NSC, a Kamiako say 47 school corabin so out of former Pakodi food poison. Yet in 7 in our April. Now, yen send 70 years or the sound.
Secrets. Real reason can Oforiata got green card. I mean, this is home of exclusives. We all know that. We have spoken about Ken Oforiata more than any other person. We have given you all the facts. We told you how everything would go. Remember when we told you about this man here, a pretender who says that he is close to God more than all of us sinners. Hallelujah. He was in this country, a very lousy, unintelligent finance analyst. He was the finance minister of this nation. His father used to be one in the days of Kwame Nkrumah, and he messed up badly. It runs through the blood. This guy became the finance minister by the kind courtesy of a president who was his relative, family, blood. They come from the same place in Chebi. My brother, my sister, he became finance minister for 7 solid years and even more. He grilled Ghanaians on the stove of politically incorrect economics. Supported by another lousy, self-styled economist who probably failed all his economics papers, Bawumia. They took Ghanaians for a ride. They rode us like asses into holes called assholes. This guy here, Ken Oforiata, will quote the Bible more than even the Pope. He would wear white, like here, signifying purity, yet his hands were stained with the blood of so many retirees whose money he swallowed like a pregnant pig. I don't like him. He's arrogant. My brother, my sister. Now this guy here called Ken Oforiata, in his tenure of office as finance minister, he pretended he was busy for nothing. Johnny Walker. My brother, my sister, we were told in economics whilst in school that the most secured kind of investment is government bonds, because the governments never fail. But we went into the Guinness Book of Records. This man here turned government bonds into a puppy show, a caricature exhibition. This guy here took money from retirees and pensioners, sat and grew fat on this. It wasn't enough. He said he wanted a certain animal called the e-levy, electronic levy, or else the economy was going to crumble like a house of cards. It will melt like a house of candles under the fire. This guy. They went to parliament with dirty political shenanigans and jingoisms and gymnastics. They were able to pass that wild animal called the e-levy. I don't want to bore you with too much information. Right after they passed it, they celebrated with an e-levy cake. When this guy was busily going around securing loans, we were told that his data bank, where he was one of the founders, my brother, my sister, was taking commission for every loan that he secured on behalf of Ghana. So he was loan happy. Such a lousy, irresponsible finance person. Ken Oforiata. He comes from a family of politicians. So by all means, they must all be politicians. Even if they are not cut for it. Hey, Nana Addo slept on the job and watched this dirty guy rob Ghana of comfort. People who had worked for so many years, now retiring, needed their money back from the government bonds. My brother, they were denied. A 70-year-old went to demand his money that he had invested in the government of Ghana, in government bonds, he was told to come back after 35 years. 70-year-old. Government is not ready to pay you. Come after 35 years. When you are 105 years, we will give you that. Jesus. Some 80-year-olds went and they were luckier. They told them to come back after 30 years. They started to curse the country. They started to say a lot of things. Some of them had underlying health problems. They died in their droves under the watch of this guy. What he gave us as solace, as comfort, was Bible verses. We should go and read these verses before going to bed 3 times a day, and everything will be okay. He was never able to resurrect all the pensioners who died because of his carelessness. Till Ghana couldn't take it anymore. His own party got angry, decided to chase him out. He said he will not go. He said he was our father, the father of the nation, not the president anymore, and that he could not abandon his children. Today he has abandoned us. The father that he said he was in good times, now he has shirked his responsibilities like the chameleon that he is. He's in America. The moment Trump, the dirty president of America, started to announce that there was something that was called a gold whatever, and that if you had some amount of American dollars, you could buy it and get residence in America. I put my hands on my head and said, Jesus, Trump is encouraging thievery in Africa. All these politicians, they can pay 10 times that and still have enough for their great-grandchildren to come and loot. Hey, the news started coming out that he was going to be extradited to Ghana. Hey, boom, then we heard that his son, resident in America, had filed for him. Remember, we broke the news here. We're the first to tell you that. We have all the information. His son had filed for him. We gave you the name of his son and even posted a photograph of the son in America. Remember? Well, long story cut short, what we predicted has come to pass. He has been given his green card. His son filed. It went through nicely. If Trump wanted a gold whatever contribution, he could even give 100 times that. U.S. Immigration Court grants Ken Ofori-Atta, former finance minister, permanent residency. Can I tell you how he got this? And why he got that? And what happened in court? Jesus have mercy. He says Ken Ofori-Atta's green card petition has been granted by the U.S. Immigration Court. How? And what did the U.S. immigration see before giving him this, despite all the complaints from Ghana? Can I take you into that? Can I take you into that? Run the dossier and watch it like a film. Ken Ofori-Atta, my brother, my sister, went to court, and the judge sitting on the case said something. The immigration judge. He said, what? Yes, we've heard about all the corruption charges, all the blah, blah, blah. The OSP, Office of the Special Prosecutor in Ghana, has written a lot and said a lot. But this court here wants to see that as political interference. They read political meanings.
Yes, other force what they are saying. I ain't a story be on this science or emfa emamoy.
Granny and say, South Africa from penny for no a corner some a stone and in a amount for no a descending no more contact panoa. Not and so a school for ya uphill more and for nation. No more deep penny for nachi. No more deep penny for nachi. Never be no more yo. Omo boost on any almost a sa muniamano. Not and grand so a dear as a sa muniama. Almost a samilo. Almost a sameric pound no blood be pia won't piano and grand dancer mobile some. The dead no. Now read the Fufi and Twatter, I have fallen about corn a store dear. I am rare office store no mono. Necessity be an baba attacking. Attacking us on the Sobanian store beam. The way in United say, a mirror office store no and a cotton crowd drew poison and all the poison in your name to Quan could no. That is as some Cassia Abba and Quania for a moya and their Jomugo I am Sabia than 10 Dr. Fujina almost 10.